Okay, I wrote some things down on my notepad. I'm gonna read them off real quick, and also what I also think of what's going on in terms of. I mean, I want to cover the Ron Paul, Rand Paul crap. I don't give a crap about that, but so I guess it'll still add on to it in a way, since you guys probably are watching those videos, but I'm not, because I'm not really watching them like that. Okay, now I wrote this down. So I'm just gonna read it. I think what really freaks people out from waking up or socially acknowledging with other people about what is going on is because they don't want to believe that they are not in control of their life. But when things are going good for you or going good for them, they think that wait, hold up, it's kind of messed up, I think. Because you want to believe that when things are going good for you or going good for more people, since fill in the blank happened, now you slash they are in control. Well, that's sticky, but I guess what I was trying to get at mostly was it reads my mouth, fucking creepy Abraham Lincoln shit. But what I was trying to get at is I think sometimes mostly why people always just say you gotta wake people up, you gotta wake people up, you gotta wake people up. It's because we really don't know what's after that. I know I'm not trying to blame people out. They should know what's after that. No, I'm not trying to say that at all. But when you think about it, okay, ask somebody, wake up, you should wake up, man. Come on, this is corruption, this is this. Ask that person who's yelling, spelling all that stuff. Ask them, okay, brother, okay, sister, what's after that? What's after waking up? What do we do after we wake up? And I guarantee you, 100% of the time, no one has a fucking clue. Including myself. I'm not bragging like I'm the smartest 20-year-old on the internet. No. It's just, I think partially why, or at least one of the reasons why we don't know what to do is because we don't know what the effect will be from even waking a lot of people up. Rather, at that matter, and then to think that after waking people up, we know what to do. So what will waking people up accomplish? Is what I'm trying to say. I know it will bring people aware to what's going on, but just say we all did a bank run. We all did a bank run. I mean, what I'm trying to get at, so I can just get out of my head, it's we don't know the effect of what we'll do. We don't know the ramifications of our actions if we were to take those actions sometime today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. We don't know the results it would have, the impact it would have in different countries. Because it's not like America has its own economy. I mean, every country has its own economy, but it's if you ever looked out the window, it's global now. It's global economy. It's global. It's always actually been global, but now it's more obvious than ever that it's a global economy. So what happens to one country definitely affects another. So I feel like it's this standoff. It's like this Michael Jackson Beat It standoff. You know, remember at the end of the video how the two guys, the two gang leaders, they both have pocket knives and they're tied their arms and wrists together and they're just like they're not attacking, but they're like kind of dancing at the same time. I feel like that's what's going on with the government and us because, or that's the powers that be versus us because we want to do something. That's known. Everybody knows that. Everybody's talking about that, but we don't know what to do. We just stumped. We're like, what the fuck do we do? Like what do we do? And I know people out there have said, oh, well, march or occupy Wall Street, sit down with the Tea Party or whatever, but I can understand how people would not want to do or participate with those movements is because they are not really doing anything. But that's the thing about it is no one knows what to do. Picket the Federal Reserve, picket this, picket that, do this. No one knows the effect of what would happen. See, when it comes to something like math, right? 2 plus 2. We already know it's gonna be 4. It's not like it's gonna be 4. We're gonna like try to write the 4 and halfway through it the chalkboard is gonna explode. Like, it's not gonna. We know that by adding up 2 plus 2 by solving that answer, solving the math problem 2 plus 2, it will equal 4. So 5 plus 5, 10. It's going to equal 10. So we know what's going to come out of math no matter what. Even if you just knew the math, you can count on your fingers and figure out, oh, 10. But with what's going on today, it's not like a simple fix. Like we're just going to walk out there in March and it's going to get done. Or we're going to come together and wake up and it's going to get done. It's That's why I love. I love. I'm trying to say I love myself, but I love just how I can use the power if I don't know, when I really don't know. Like I never really use those three words ever in my life. The way I'm using it today, not today, but like this year or last year, because anytime someone used to ask me a question, I would go, "Oh well, I think," and now it's just like, I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Like people, atheists, I don't believe in God, and I was like, all right. And I would say a Christian or a Muslim will ask me, what do you believe in? I'm like, I don't believe anything. I mean, I want to say I don't know, but I just want to see what the answer is going to be. And usually it's, why don't you do this and why don't you do that? And I go, I don't know, because I really don't have a fucking clue. And to be honest, I really think a lot of people out there also don't have a fucking clue about how they were born and how the world came to be. But I digress. So it's, to me, it comes with me. It's just like, you know, it, what do we do? What do we do? And I think that's everybody's question in the back of their head, because no one has a clue. No matter how much videos and ideas and group chats, no one has a fucking clue how to turn everything that's going on around in the right direction. Even if we come together, I mean, we can all think and ponder together, but we're going to be faced with problems that we don't think of daily. And I said this before, but it's, we don't think of these problems. We don't wake up and think of how much clean water we have left. We don't wake up, brush our teeth, and think about how much oil we're pumping out the ground and where we should be using it first. And then we're not doing that. No one's no one's a manager. All of us are just slaves. To be honest, I'm not trying to belittle the movement or belittle what we do and what we believe on YouTube or just in real life. It's just that is to me, that's the solid truth. That's the solid truth. We don't know what to do and we don't manage anything. All we do is consume, fart, shit, fuck, and that's it. I'm not trying to say be that the rest of your life, but we at least have to acknowledge that fact and go, okay, what can I do? Instead of saying, oh, what we should do. It's, I mean, I know I'm hypocritical. I've said what we should do before in my past videos, but it's just, I mean, I just feel like calling this out because it was on my brain. Like, what do we do? What do we do after waking up? What do we do? You tell me. What do we do? Because it seems to me that people want to keep this system, but they just want to remove the corruption and blah blah blah. And I look at it like, well, if this system got corrupted, that tells me that it was vulnerable to corruption in the first place, and we should probably scrap this system and create a new system. And if we fail at that, then to me that would show me as a human being that we're not really well prepared to take care of ourselves and or this planet. That's what that would tell me if we failed at creating a new system. So I think either we're afraid of failure or whatever the case may be, but just throwing out the corrupt politicians, the corrupt banking system, it's not going to solve shit. Because all you got to do is call it something else. Just like how they did slavery. Oh, we abolished slavery. And all the blacks, all the African Americans were free. We're free, yeah, we're free. You tell me you have to wait till someone told you or gave the command that a certain race of people in a country were free. Free to do what? Free to keep being slaves, because look at everybody else. Everybody's thinking, oh, the African American, the black man, the past were slaves. We're not slaves. Everybody who has a fucking social security number is a slave. Birth certificate, slave. What part of, it's obvious, don't you understand? So, but I'm not here to bash anybody, but, you know, what I'm trying to do is look towards myself for the answers, or answers, and others who do the same to live in a better world. But if we keep looking towards a Messiah or Ron Paul, the same system, it's not going to change. Not even a little bit. Because I notice how when we want change and they give us a little bit of a change somehow, it's because of they're giving us the change. They're giving us the 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 past to do it. So they're allowing us. Our masters are allowing us to do certain things. So they'll take 5 things away from us and give us 1 back, and they'll go, "Oh well, it's better than half." It's like, what the fuck? Don't. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to look towards my. I want to, and I'm trying to look towards myself for the answers and others who do the same, because that's, to me, that's being true, and in that we can create a true world. So that's what I think.